Hello guys and welcome to my channel Akhomia Vlogs. Guys, we are going to start a new tutorial on C++. We will be having in series of different episodes of around 12 to 15. Okay, so guys, we are focusing on C++ and I think it's very important to know one of the programming language in depth. So I thought why not C++? C++ is one of the primitive, we can't say as primitive, but one of the oldest language. It was basically it's, you can't say it as high level language. You can't say it as a low level language. It is a mid level programming language. So guys, it started in basically it was it was brought up in 1979 by Bell Labs. So it's quite pretty old. So it's quite pretty old. So guys, why we should learn C++? There are 1,000 reasons why should we learn C++. Okay, so and we will not go in depth of that, but guys, C++. If you are an engineering student, then you might have got C++ by a second year itself. And those who are first year students, I think you might be getting in second year. So some of the universities or colleges used to provide in second semester itself. Okay, so C++ is like the mother of all language, right? So it is extensively used for development as like JavaScript. I have already told in my previous tutorials in web development in Assamese, right? Okay, so now let's begin with the tutorial. So what can we expect in this tutorial, like in this series of learning C++? So what can you expect? So we are going to start from very basics to the advanced level. In the basics, we'll be learning like from the basic syntax. I will be I will be making sure that a person with no coding skills can follow my tutorial. I will be uh, starting from the very basics. Okay, so and I will be picking up the guy from the very basic to the advanced level where they can even do programming in like basically doing pointers, even strings in advance and even inheritance. Okay, so as we know that C++ is an object-oriented programming language. Oops, basically. So we will be doing uh, basically its properties, that is inheritance, overloading, polymorphism, abstraction, and encapsulation. Okay, so we will be doing that as well. Okay, so in this tutorial we will be learning about the very basics of C++. So here we will be learning about what this signifies. So you can see that this is the basically, if you know this, then we will be basically knowing the base, basically the first syntax. So this is the main syntax actually, there is nothing left out. Okay, so this is it. So now you can see that uh, I have shown you that we are on a file by 1.cpp. Okay, now what does cpp means? So cpp basically means C++. So after point whatever we write, it comes as basically denotes that, like .js means JavaScript file. Okay, so this is the file which we have created. Acha, now I will be giving you a link where you can do the setup very well. Okay, in YouTube you will be finding that as well, but I think I should not go to that. You can go to the tutorial, any tutorial, or else I'll be providing one in the link. You can even follow that as well. Okay, so you can do that as well. That is very good. Now I will be telling you about each and every line of this. Okay, so start in the initial, you can see that yes, as include iostream. So what does this mean actually? Can you guess? Can you guess? Anyone? If anyone can guess it out, you can write in the comments. Okay, so it will be like knowledge for all. So has include iostream basically means this is the header file. Okay, so there are different types of header file, but has include iOS stream is the one which we mostly use. Okay, so next come is using name space std. So this seems like very normal, but it has a huge role. std means standard. So what does this mean? Basically, it means that we are using the namespace of standard, which is standard basically the one which is defined, the standard one. Okay, we can create our own namespaces where we can define our own keywords. So there are different keywords. I will be coming to that as well in the upcoming topics. So why do we use basically STD? STD we use basically to make the compiler know that this keyword basically defines this, that, so on. Okay, now let for example we are using for now this basically come in role when we do development in a hierarchic scale. Okay, so when we do programming in a hierarchic scale, a project is divided into 5 6 people, for example. It's more than that, but let's hope it's 5 6 people. Now from that 5 6 people, you might see that like you might use the same keyword, like same name, like int num is equal to 12. This is the very basic one. Okay, now num is defined by you. Again, for example, this is defined by me, and later the same one if I define, I also defined as uh, uh, like uh, uh, like double double num is equal to 12. Now this creates a conflict. The num should be double or num should be int. So this creates a conflict. Okay, so that's the reason we can use like namespaces, our own namespaces, right? So as that denotes something else, like something specific to the one during for which I have coded. Okay, so in basics this is the use of namespace. Now comes the int main. Int main, this is the function which run initially, which gets the highest preferences. It is the initial one from where the code enters. Feeling quite heavy, right? So let me go a little bit slow. Int main is a function. Okay, so this will be getting executed whatever, like whatever you do, this will be getting executed. Okay, so later we will be seeing as different so many functions, but int main is the one which will be definite, which will definitely get execute. This is the one from where it will be initially entering and it will be getting execute. Okay, so whatever we write inside int main, it will be getting execute. And later, for example, if we create more functions here, whatever it might be, okay, that might not get execute because we have not called. See, when we create a function, we have to call it, right? So if we don't call that function, it will not get execute. Okay, so later on the upcoming tutorials, I'll be also teaching you why we use function and what are the important, what is the importance of functions and different types of functions. Okay, so this is the basically this is the use of int main. Okay, so in this tutorial, we'd also like to add on about one more topics, that is comments. Okay, so how do we write comments? We just give double space and we just write the comment as like declaring uh, num is equal to 12. Now why do we write comment? The reason why we write comment is because comment basically helps the programmer to understand the code. Today you are on a company XYZ and tomorrow you shifted from that company to something else ABC. Now later if I go to that company and sit on your chair and basically review your code for more upgradation or something like that or modifications, then I would might not understand the code in the first look, in the first go I might not get it. Okay, so it's a very good practice to use this it is very good practice to use comments, so that the later the person who comes, he will be finding easier in understanding the code. So it is very much suggested, it is very much important to write the comments. Okay, so this will be widely followed in during the during the coding or in your organization. So this is a good practice. Okay, now one more way of giving a comment is starting with a slash star and ending with star and slash. Okay, so if you have multiple lines of code in this way, something like that, so it will take everything in between. Okay, so this is one of the way of commenting. Okay, here what have we seen in this tutorial? To summarize, we have seen the basic syntax. Okay, each and every line, the meaning of it and the uses of it. Okay, we have also seen how to create one C++ file. Okay, third, we have learned how to write the comments. Okay, on this tutorial itself we have learned so many things. Okay, so next, on the next tutorial, what we'll be basically learning on is we will be learning about data types first. Second, executing our first ever C++ code. Okay, so our main motive will be that on our next tutorial. Okay, so if you like this video, you can like the video, you can even subscribe if you are very new to my channel, because I make technical courses videos more frequently. So you can just subscribe to my channel, because in the upcoming days I will be uh, focusing my aim to even develop, even like show you about latest technologies like React.js, JavaScript, right, and even programming languages such as Java and Python, and even I'm hoping to teach you some of the DVMS as well. So guys, if you are very new to my channel, you can subscribe, and if you have any doubts, you can just write in the comments. I will be definitely replying back, or if I don't, then you can follow my YouTube channel as well. This you can follow my web. You can follow my Instagram account as well. It will be in the description. You can just text me out. I will be helping you out in every possible way, even the placements if you want. I will be even helping you on that as well. And if you need any suggestions, you can just ping me up on that. Okay, so that's all for this video. See you on the next video.